Hi Leo, welcome, bringing you your weekly reading covering January 6th through the 12th. We also have the full wolf moon lunar eclipse happening on the 10th, so this will give you a little flavor of that energy. I'm going to start with Queen of the Moon Oracle. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing, liking, and sharing the video. And for those of you who are returning, welcome. And thank you so much for your subscriptions and your comments and your emails and your feedback. It's all been wonderful. So thank you. Okay, now let me go ahead and pull this card for you. I'm pulling one card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. You get purity. And this is the snow moon. I'll read about that in just a second. And I'm pulling from a second moon deck, the Moonology cards. And let's see what you get from this deck as well. We have the full wolf moon in Cancer. And every year, everyone gets their own full moon, every sign. But Cancer was skipped in 2019 somehow. I don't understand that part of it, but this one's going to pack a punch. And so it is going to be emotional, and mainly with regard to home, family, relationships, friendships, all those dynamics. And because there's an aspect to Mercury, it is about communication. So my advice to thee, Leo, take a hard pass. Like, chill out on the 10th. Don't start none, won't be none is my motto for you, Leo. Tensions will rise. We're going to see that around the globe, quite frankly, but I just want to talk about us. I'm just talking about us. So let's look at your card. It's time to take action. New Moon in Aries is the card you get out of the Moonology deck. So let me read these to you real quick. Card number 30. Here is the purity moon, or it's the energy of purity. Okay, snow moon. Here you go, Leo. Look for the simplest and cleanest solution. Understand your motives for doing what you are doing. Be as clear as possible in your communication. And this is exactly what I was just talking about. Communications are going to be at an all-high level of sensitivity this week, and closing out on Friday pretty strong, and the couple days after. The energies of the moons, these full moons and new moons, kind of roll on a couple days in advance and roll out a couple days after. So just FYI. And then we have the Moonology. We have this new moon in Aries. Let's see where that is. New moon in Aries, page 42. All right, so it says, the flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons, and you're on a right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign. If there is something you want to happen in your life, take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go, but you're on your way. So alternate meanings, do your best and be happy with that. Avoid being brash right now. That is that energy we're coming into. You need a 12-month plan, and a new male may be coming into your life, right? Because this Aries is a masculine sign of the ram. So you may have somebody new in your path, a male coming in, but it says it's time to take action. And the purity moon says, be sure you're clear in all your communications, have purity of your intention and what you're trying to communicate, and all should go well. And the one last card I want to pull from you is, I do want to pull from this beautiful Magdalene deck. And I just thought maybe if I take us all a little deeper, the surface level of emotions that are about to happen in the coming days, maybe this will soothe the savage beast. Okay, Leo? Hang with me here. Let's see what card comes up for you. Serendipity. That's wonderful. Well, that was the, we just had that serendipity of the new moon solar eclipse. That was that energy, so maybe you're still riding the wave of that. Over the coming days, pay attention to little synchronicities that stem from unexpected events. A life-changing event or inspiration will soon reveal itself, perhaps when you least expect it and in the most unlikely place. Through this event, you gain a deeper awareness of the spiritual reality that surrounds you. This results in a heightened sensitivity, and you realize that you are being spiritually guided toward new and rewarding experiences. A serendipitous event leads you to new creative possibilities and positive opportunities. New friendships are formed, and many blessings come your way. Perfect. That is just perfect for you. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's go ahead and do ourselves a love, soulmate, twin flame, whatever wants to come out reading. I'll tell you how I see it as it comes out. The energy under the deck, Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. This is movement, but in action, but taking it slow. For those who are new, this top row, my intention is that it's the other person, the person, your divine counterpart, or whoever you're dealing with. If you need to reverse the roles, go ahead. This second row should be your energy. If you don't see it that way, that's okay. Flip it. It doesn't make the reading wrong. It just means that the energies came out in reverse. That's fine. Just because I set my intention doesn't mean that Spirit answers it. The bottom row represents the connection, and I am sort of looking at past, present, future energies. That's my intention anyway. So whoever this person is up here, we have Aquarius and Gemini stepping forward. This is also the Two of Swords. Their present energy seems, they're kind of caught, they're stuck in some indecision. Little guarded energy here. This is also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be dealing with an air sign, doesn't have to be. I feel like they're almost, in the past there was something, they were holding out hope for something, and there, maybe a little healing was involved. And then in the future, where there's indecision now, in the future they do need to make a choice. That's the Lover's energy. So Leo, in the center row here, you're kind of stepping up in this Two of Pentacles. You're really balancing, juggling the realities on the ground. The energies that are around you right now are uncertain, and so you're trying to figure out, and kind of you're weighing your options and trying to size up logistics, is the way that feels. And it's coming from because you set your intentions and you're trying to manifest something. The past energy is manifestation, and that's your Wands energy. And here's more of your Wands energy. This is about laying down a long-held burden. So I kind of feel as if you called something in. Now you're trying to figure out how to make it real. And then once you take care of that, you get to lay an old, heavy burden down. Don't feel that it was very painful, but I feel that it was definitely burdensome. And you're doing slow energy. This is also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. She could be dealing with an earth sign. And then in the connection, I see that in the past, this is three people. This is reality, right? We're tangible, Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, making it real. But somehow, maybe this wish and effort to manifest was about making this connection, like you, me, and Spirit create something new and beautiful. And I kind of get that feeling because the next card out, present energy, is choosing the path, right? This is the person has the whole world in the palm of their hands. They're looking out at the two paths. There isn't a right or wrong, but there's one that's definitely better than the other. And then we have King of Swords in the future. And this is sort of high vibe. This is intelligence. Intelligence, a keen sense of honor, truth, fairness, honesty, what else? Integrity. So this is an energy that's high vibration, high character, high standards. So we'll have to take a look at that, unless it's poorly aspected in the clarification. So let's go ahead and see what's this Knight of Pentacles about. Underlying energy of this connection. Sorry, I had the deck upside down. Yeah, with regard to past life soulmate. So whoever's coming toward you, Leo, or whoever you're going toward slowly, or they're coming toward you slowly, and it is someone from your past. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be surprised to hear that. Up here, the star energy, what is that about? Star on star. All right. On the bottom of the deck, there's a little page of wands. So I almost feel like this is a fresh start at passion, sort of like a reigniting the flame of passion here. That's how this person, that's what they were wishing for, hoping for. Maybe healing from, if it, this sometimes can represent a fleeting flirtation. In its lowest vibration, it's the one night stand card. It's very possible that this person, whoever you're dealing with up here, could be an Aquarius, doesn't have to be, but we got a double hit on the Aquarian energy, thought that some new passion was being reignited, but it may have flamed out, and that's why there's some indecision right now, like a sense of them being blocked off. Let's go ahead and look at that. Two of Swords here in the present energy for this other person. Oh my goodness. So look what we have here with regard to the path. And here's the path. So this is this is really kind of crazy how aligned the reading is so far. I do feel like this person doesn't know what path to choose. I'm going to pull one more off the top. Right. Because in their mind, this was dead and buried. There was an ending of something very painful. And I think that that's what this healing is about. And so now they're undecided of whether or not to choose this connection again. Leo, I think they thought it was over. And so they're trying to make a decision and a choice. So they're undecided, and in the future, we have the, and I do think it was with regard to a third party. So I'm going to pull that out because that was on the bottom. I do think there was a third party involved, and that's why they thought this was done and over. And it did hurt them a lot, and they did have to heal. Lovers in the future for this person. I think they're going to choose to talk it out. I think they're going to want to communicate. They're going to be open to communication with you, Leo, about, finding the balance and stability in the connection, fairness, balance, reciprocity, equal give and take. I think they want to talk to you about that. That's going to be, you might be dealing with an earth sign if the stability is really important, and about commitment. And belief systems, and this is conventional ways of being in the world. It is our belief systems, our morals, our values, how we see them. So I think the choice that they're going to make is to communicate with you. They are choosing themselves in a way. I just want to say that, because I think in the past they chose you, and what they got was not what they expected. I'm not saying you cheated on them, Leo. I'm saying that there were other people involved, other players involved in the connection once upon a time, and it wasn't what this person was expecting. They got hurt, whether you intended that to happen or not. They spent a lot of time healing over that. And so now they're undecided. Do they return to this connection, this past life soulmate connection? Either you're going toward them slowly or they're coming toward you slowly. I think you've been manifesting this with them. And you're undecided too. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, very mirrored energy. Like, should we really... I'm just going to say, I'm not even sure you're communicating right now, but I think this person chooses themselves in terms of what's best for themselves before they make this decision of which path to take. And they choose to honor themselves by talking it out. They want to communicate. They want to be sure that they can get on stable ground with you and that everything's above board. This is a person who likes convention, wants to talk about their belief systems, wants to talk about what commitment means to them, their values, their morals, and the conventional standards by which they live their life. And I think that's what's going to make them feel stable and balanced. So that's what they're going to communicate with you about if you're going to have it, if you're even going to entertain that kind of communication. So what I'm trying to say is this person is really in some serious decision making, and in the future, communication with you is what's going to make that decision, help them make that decision. For you here, 3 of Wands in the past, manifesting, manifesting moon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think you had a lot of fears here. In the past, you were manifesting this connection to kind of come back into view. A lot of fears and emotional overwhelm because of the fear. Like fear of the unknown, fear of will this person even communicate with you again, fear of what they'll say, fear of whether they want to get back with you too. I mean, whatever it is, there's fear here manifesting, but there's unknown things that are hidden from you that cause you to be apprehensive. And this is emotional overwhelm. A lot of options to, emotional things to sort through, to process, and that may be the challenge. And that's why you're right here now. You're as undecided as this person is, except this person's in their head. You've already dropped down to 3D. Like, how are we going to make this? How would I make this happen? How do I even get to this person to even make it happen in real, like this is 3D energy here. But there you are, Leo. You want to go to them fast. You're like, yeah, maybe I'll figure that out while I'm on the fly. Pretty funny. And then the Knight of Swords comes out right after it. You do have something to tell them. You do want to be honest, and you do have a truth to tell. This is a victory card, but it's fast-moving energy as well as this. So going toward this person quickly with passion and fervor and a message to deliver of truth, of insight, of honesty. But you're still weighing. And a Page of Cups. I think you might have a message of love is what you're trying to deliver. A message of love or apology. It could be either one. Not that you actively or intentionally did anything wrong, but something didn't go right in the past, and you may be trying to set that right. You just don't know how to make it happen. You're already up on the horse and you're ready to go. You just don't know how to make it happen. But your intention is to bring a message of love or apology. Wow. 10 of Wands here for you, Leo, in the future. Laying down a long-held burden. I feel you've been carrying those wands a long time. Sure have. Boom. Endings and new beginnings. Spirit doubled down on it. You have a very, very confirmational reading here, I feel. I really do. Star comes out on Star. Wands comes out on Wands. Bottom of the deck. Endings and new beginnings. I do feel that this person, the two of you start over fresh. That's just the energy I'm getting. Wow. Okay, here in the past in the connection, we have this 3 of Pentacles. Yes, this was a third-party situation in the past. Because now we have the 2 3s, and I was concerned about that. So, you tried to make this connection real, but there was somebody else involved. There was somebody else. There was the 3 of Cups now, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. There's no doubt about it. The people that I'm talking to here, this is not going to speak to all Leos. It is a general reading. So if it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. I'm just delivering the messages that are coming through most strongly. So go ahead and watch the videos for your rising sign or your moon sign, especially since we're heading towards this full moon, or your Venus sign. But for those of you that understand what I'm talking about here, in the past, there was a third-party situation. And I don't think this person was aware of like how much work you would have needed to do to get out, or if this person was in was not the third party, but there was a third party on their end. It ended in heartache. But I feel this is the person who got hurt. I don't feel you got hurt per se. I do feel you probably have some regret and you want to go to this person and talk it through. They want to talk for sure. You're here moving fast but not knowing how to get to them. Wow. And they're on the bottom of the deck. Judgment. That's forgiveness or reconciliation there. Woo! Two of Wands in the present energy here between the two of you. I like that 222. Moving towards wish fulfillment, justice. Wow, Leo. Okay, so in the connection now, we know in the past there was probably another person involved. It didn't go well. It ended badly for this person up here. Hearts were broken, probably theirs and yours. Judgment would be the card of second chances. It's on the bottom of the deck here, so it gives me the energy of thinking that that's still like you both left a window open. And now we have this this beautiful Two of Wands, sort of now in the connection. You're both choosing a path. They're choosing it up here. You're weighing how to move, how to take action, which is your nature, right? It's time to take action. And here's the path between you. And what is that about? It's about wish fulfillment, happiness, and joy. Justice, which is balance and fairness being restored between you, and Wheel of Fortune. That's all in divine timing. This will happen. This is destiny unfolding for you. And I think that's really beautiful energy. And then King of Swords comes up in the future. And I sort of get the impression that that's less about a person. But let's see. Why is this King of Swords here? It would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But I described to you the personality type is high honor and integrity. There we go with regard to the... All right. So now they're saying... Now this is not them. Now in the connection, now this person's going to communicate with you that they want things above board. They want balance and fairness and equal give and take between the two of you in the real world here. And they want to talk to you about, how what their values, what their morals are, the conventional way they want to approach this. And it is all with regard to commitment. They're going to want a commitment from you to work towards that balance and fairness. Well, I think that comes in right here. There's the path. There's the Nine of Cups, happiness and joy and wish fulfillment. Justice is, it can be a legal situation, but I'm not feeling that in this connection. I feel it's about restoring balance and fairness between you. Justice comes in all in divine timing. It may be that whatever truth you come in to tell them gives them a sense of justice. And that's all fated and destined. And then we have this energy of the King of Swords, and I feel it's about the approach that you'll both take to now bring this in to the 3D. How you'll work together. You, your divine counterpart, and spirit, and now this relationship will take on a life of its own, become its own beautiful creation. So I feel very strongly that you'll both do it above board with honesty, integrity. The bottom of the deck is that Six of Wands. That's another victory card. It is reconciliation. So we have reconciliation here and reconciliation here. Forgiveness here and victory here. Beautiful reading for you here. Leo, I'm going to take it to the extended. I want to look at advice to you from Spirit, messages from the other person to you, from you to the other person, and then we'll look at outcome and timing. So if this is your storyline, it's a pretty powerful one. The link to the extended will be below. I hope to see you there. Otherwise, I'll see you on a future video. And yeah, watch those, watch your emotions and your energy, your temper during this full wolf moon in Cancer. It's going to be a doozy. That would not be the day to reach out to this person. FYI. Okay, have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.